Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Mainly ladies, I'm sure. Ladies listening to this podcast. I listened to this guy who does a podcast who was a police officer in Arizona. And the name of his show is called, it's a political show. Shocker, right? The name of his show is called the Officer Tatum Show. And he starts out every day. Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, welcome to the show. Welcome to the podcast.
Wow.
So I'm gonna start doing that. Okay. All right, let's see. Is that your microphone right there, Jody?
Yes.
Put that up to your pretty mouth.
Is that
your
good?
pretty, expensive mouth. Of course, your mouth's not that expensive. It was back in the time that you got it all pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Did your parents sweat that when it was time to get you braces? They were like, oh my God, we're going to have to put braces on her, and that's going to be expensive.
Probably.
The only reason I was supposed to go to your orthodontist that you went to as a kid. That's where all the kids went. Mm-hmm. Because he had so many kids as patients in my hometown of Winfield, Louisiana, that he would drive from his main office in Alexandria, Louisiana, where you lived. He would drive up to Winfield once a week and see patients there. But he was going to be for the whole set of braces and all. I think he was going to be, I want to say $2,200. Mm-hmm. So my parents shopped around and found an orthodontist in Ruston, Louisiana, which would be an hour, same distance.
Yeah.
You know, Alexandria to Winfield is Winfield to Ruston,
right.
Whatever. And he was $1,800. I remember like it was yesterday. So they went with him, and then they paid notes on it. They financed it.
Yeah,
so whenever I would go, I would have to take a payment each time.
Right.
And instead of having the orthodontist come to my hometown and only having to miss an hour of school to go get the checkup,
yeah,
I had to miss an entire half day to drive all the way to Ruston and back
like
to get
that,
mine.
though.
Yeah.
So that just shows you when our kids had braces, it doubled.
Mm-hmm.
More than doubled. It was 5,000.
And their teeth look like crap. Horrible.
I think so.
No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. Not true. Their orthodontist's wife is a really good friend of Jodi's. And she's in her Bible study class. Mm-hmm. And she's a great, great person.
Right.
Her name's Jenny, not little friend Jenny. These are two different people, two completely opposite ends of the spectrum.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But anyway, Jodi, how are you today?
Fine.
Lovely, lovely wife of mine.
I'm just fine and dandy.
You're pretty, and that's a pretty color green on you.
Thank
I love that
you.
every time you wear it. I mean,
it's
tell
very
you
hard
about
to
that.
dress right now because it's not spring. It's we're at the end of kind of winter.
Mm-hmm.
Although the pollen on my car says it's spring.
Ooh, you got pollen.
Ugh, so bad.
I hope you took your Zyrtec.
I did. I did. So it's hard to dress.
But I had to wear kind of a professional looking shirt today. I mean, usually I wear shirts that have logos on them or writing or something. But today it's a long sleeve Henley because I'm doing a cooking show today. We're taping a cooking show today, which that usually doesn't stop me from wearing just ratty T-shirts anyway. But the main thing is that we're going to visit our friends at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture today when I get through with all of that.
Yes, we are.
Did she tell you that, Todd, that all of us have to go to Sweet Dreams after 2 this afternoon? They would love to meet you, Mr. Todd.
We would not do that to you.
I know.
So Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture is the sponsor of TJ and Jodi's house. And what are we doing over there today?
We're going to go see Katie and see what's
Kathy.
going on and what they've got coming up. And
Kathy
I guess you
and
can
Craig.
roll around on some of the beds that you always talk about doing.
So Kathy and her husband Craig, will he be there too?
Gosh, I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
Katie and Greg.
Uh-huh.
So, and we're just stopping by to visit, or
We're
do
gonna see what
you and I need some furniture is what I'm asking.
That too. I mean, but we need to just go see what they have coming up, what they've got going on, any new stuff we need to know about so we can let the people know.
Okay. All right. So this is what's called a what do they call this in the radio sales world, Rob? So, Todd.
I was like, where's Rob?
It is a
Client visit.
yeah, it's a client visit. See if they need anything from us and what we need to be doing, and if they want to change what's called copy. You know, there are things that they want us to advertisement on the radio. Yeah. So that sounds like that's going to be
Make
fun.
sure we're doing a great job for them.
You know what I'm going to do before I go? I'm going to take a fistful of gummies. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give them a show. Who got some? Todd, you got some gummies I
Not
could
here.
take? No.
Alexis gave me
I was
some.
going to say the girl that left.
She's probably got some in her drawer.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if I took a gummy and went in there where they have a bunch of beds set up, how long it would take me to take a nap? I'd be like this here.
Oh, I know. You're like that here the minute you hit things.
Yeah. Speaking of, I thought I would give you a gift, Jodi. Oh, well, wait. Back to the Sweet Dreams mattress and furniture. If you need anything, bedroom furniture, accessories, living room furniture, you want the TJ and Jodi living room set, they'll show you what that is. Let you sit upon it, lie upon it if you would like to do so. And you're going to get great prices with great service. Just wonderful people. We really like them. And, you know, it shows right there that they're good people when they allow me to joke about not remembering their names, and they don't even get mad.
They have good sense of
uptight.
humor.
They're not
Yeah,
uptight.
Good sense of humor.
So Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture. Sounds like a sweet deal to me. Go to acetj.com/mattress to find them. Sounds like a sweet deal to me. And this sounds like a sweet sip of water to me. You see my water bottle got a big bent in it? You see that? That's because I left it sitting on the side of the tailgate, the side of my truck bed, and pulled away and it hit the ground
Oh,
on the
that
concrete.
was loud.
But it didn't hurt it. I mean, I can still use it.
I think you can go buy
Thank
a brand
God.
new one for $2, right?
I don't know how much those cost.
Those are not expensive. I've seen
I bet
them.
they are. 'Cause
They are not. $4 top.
only place I get those, where my little friend Jenny buys them.
I've seen them in grocery stores.
Well, she hadn't looked at a price tag in ever. So that's probably some
That must be nice.
high dollar from the Alps
I'm sure.
water. And she does buy water determined by how cool the bottle is. She doesn't care about the rest of it.
Of course. That makes sense.
So anyway, I'm going to give you this gift, Jodi. Since rarely do people get an opportunity to make fun of me about something that I actually did that's embarrassing or that I would find embarrassing, I'm going to give you the floor to tell the story of what happened on the couch Saturday night in Jenny and Michael's basement. Now, I did say on the Share Funny today that, you know, what had happened, but I said I'm saving all of the details to let my wife tell it on the podcast today.
So we did Small Town Adventure in this small town that we live in, Mooresville.
Yeah.
And we went to eat Mexican food, met our son and daughter. And then after that, we got full, and we went back to their house.
Well, we always go back to, no matter what we're doing
Yeah.
on Saturdays.
Yeah.
Spring and summer, we're out on the boat. We go back to their house for the rest of the night and don't leave until way up in the middle of the night
Yeah.
to come home, if we come home at all. And then on Small Town Adventure time, when the Small Town Adventure is over, we go back to their house until late.
Yes. So they have a sectional couch, and every time we're over there, you get into the corner of it where where it connects. He lays into that corner.
Even when I don't want to. I'll be trying to sit somewhere else or stand or whatever.
I thought nobody puts baby in the corner.
But Jenny will always say, "Go get in your corner. Come get in your corner," because she doesn't want us
dog?
to. She doesn't want us to leave ever. It's like a separation anxiety thing. She never wants us to leave, and she figures that if she can get me over comfortable into that corner, that I'm going to fall asleep, and then whoever, if it's just Jodi or if it's Jodi and the kids or whoever, they'll end up staying a lot longer if I just fall asleep because I won't be the one saying I'm tired. Let's go home.
You fall asleep in 2 seconds.
If I get in that corner, sometimes I don't get in the corner because we're watching a show or a movie that I want to stay up for. So I'll drag another chair over that's not comfortable to make sure I don't fall asleep. But once I get on that couch in that spot, I'm out.
So he got in that corner and he was laying sideways and he like gets a pillow. I mean, it's all very dramatic. He gets a pillow. He's rolling around. He's trying to get situated. Finally gets still, falls asleep in 2 seconds, right? And so it's boy, Lainey, our daughter, little friend Jenny, handsome husband Michael, me, and him in the corner. We're all in that room. And we're all talking. And all of a sudden, a very loud noise comes from his rear end. And it is long and loud.
Wasn't it really? It was bad?
It was like enough to where Michael was, it was you, little friend Jenny, and Michael. Like Michael went and like leans up. He's shocked. The kids are dying laughing. I can't even breathe. I'm laughing so hard. And Jenny's like, "Wait, was that me?" And I'm like, "That was not you. That was him."
And it's so embarrassing for me because I never ever do that in front of anybody, even Jodi, unless I'm asleep. And I was out.
And then we talked, and he kind of, I guess he heard us, and he looked up, and I told him, and he goes, "No, I didn't." Like he was so mad. I go, "Yeah, you did. You really did." So loud.
And that didn't wake me up. What woke me up was the sudden. Oh my God. And everybody in that room is family or really close to family. And I'm still so embarrassed by that. You noticed in the truck yesterday in your car when we were coming back from lunch with the kids and y'all started talking about it. I didn't say a word. I'm just kind of looking out the window.
What about the part where she didn't know if it was him or her? How did she not know if it was her or not? Why would she think it was her?
I think she was trying to take up for you, kind of.
Yeah,
okay.
I think
And
so
that's
too.
sweet. She wouldn't admit it.
Yeah.
But I think she was trying to take up for you. And I'm like, "No, ma'am, you're not."
But she wouldn't say, "Hey, don't make a big deal. He's going to be embarrassed by that. Don't do that." Because then she might give it away that she likes me.
Right.
And by doing that, it was kind of her way of, whatever.
She likes you based on a minute-to-minute basis. But
Yeah,
at
if
that
I'm
minute,
asleep.
she liked you.
Yeah, because I was asleep and wasn't dragging
quiet.
y'all out to go home.
Yeah. But anyway, hey, it happens.
But man,
Are you still upset about it?
yeah, it's really embarrassing because I go to such lengths not to do that in front of anybody.
You were asleep.
Even my family. My kids probably have never heard me do that.
You were
Because
asleep.
they don't sleep. I know, but they don't sleep with us. So the only time they would have ever heard that is if I were asleep. And they don't sleep with us.
Well,
And so now, it may be because growing up, my dad was so the other way with it, so much the other way.
that's so gross.
Like he would just strain to push it
Okay.
out. And, I guess he thought it was fun. I don't know.
It's disgusting.
But I'm so big on manners.
Uh-huh.
And I don't want anybody.
Right.
You do that in front of Carrie, Todd? You don't?
Nope.
Did you do it in front of your ex-wife?
Yeah.
You did?
That's why the marriage didn't work.
It is gross.
That's one of many reasons, but that's the one. I'm
Because
gonna
you
stick
farted
with.
in front of her?
Yeah, that's the one I'm going to
Or
stick
she
with.
farted in front of you?
Yeah, both.
Yeah.
We just literally did not give about each other.
Oh, or you gave too many.
Too many.
That is disgust.
Okay. Well, you're welcome, Jodi. Just gave you open.
I can't believe you wanted to talk
open
about
shot.
that.
Well, there aren't many times that things come around where the ridicule and the embarrassment can be on me, and so I'm nothing if I'm not fair. I'm a fair person.
Okay.
Life is hard, but it's fair.
Right.
All right. So we're gonna take a little breaky poo. We're gonna take a break wind. And we got more coming up.
TJ and Jodi's house.
Hey, if you missed TJ and Jodi's house this week, you missed something great. I like your Bible study.
I know you would.
I like your Bible group.
I know.
But
Who is advertising with the Ace and TJ show?
Here at Sweet Dreams, we love to kick back and listen to our favorite podcast, TJ and Jodi's House, and hear them mention all the time the awesome furniture they got from us at Sweet Dreams. And just today, we actually had a customer come and buy a whole house full of furniture because they heard us on TJ and Jodi's House.
The Ace and TJ show is radio, podcasts, video, social media, streaming, live appearances, and more. Get your
hey, if you missed TJ and Jodi's house this week, you missed something great. I like your Bible study.
I know you would.
I like your Bible group.
I know.
But we just did that one thing with the men too.
Yeah,
And
but
then
we
y'all
don't
said
do-
y'all wanted to do more stuff with the men.
Not that. Not movies.
Not movies. Yeah, nothing that I would maybe enjoy. Just dragging me pillar to post to some thing where I got to sit around and be awkward. Everybody's staring at
I'm
me.
going alone next time.
Everybody's staring, trying to get an autograph.
Staring.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just staring at you.
Yeah. You're like, there he is.
There's a weirdo. There's a freak.
Oh my God, he's even shorter in
Oh,
person.
look, Jodi, you're right. He does all hang out with only women. Weirdo.
Mm-hmm.
Told you.
All right, so we're not announcing where we're going next week for a small town adventure. We'll do that right before we go.
If we go
You
at
there?
all.
Well, why? A minute ago, you already knew where we
You
were
made me
going,
mad.
and today I made you mad. Talking about your cussing.
No.
TJ and Jodi's house.
Okay,
Oh, I'm sorry.
I just made. Mr. Todd got him a Monster
I was
energy
singing.
drink. You know, that's the call of the redneck right there. An energy drink cracking open.
Only one of those, right? Okay.
Oh, please.
Are you lying to me?
This is my first one.
How many Oz's is that? 16?
Yeah.
Yeah. And how long have you been here in the building today? 18 minutes? About?
Yep.
Ace would have already had 3 of those knocked down.
That's
He loves them. Loves them. Maybe not that many, but, I tend to exaggerate. So, I was just saying, Mr. Todd looks like he's tired. He got him a Monster. He's been working hard. Got a lot on him, and today we're doing filming a cooking show, the Fend for Yourselves cooking show. And I said, I hope you're hungry because you're gonna love what we're having today. And then I thought, I go, no, you're not, because it's got shrimp in it. He's allergic to seafood, but I'm not gonna put the shrimp in it. And I'm gonna tell the peoples on the show, you can do it without the shrimp, because my hungry man, Mr. Todd, can't have shrimp. So today's Fend for Yourselves recipe will be shrimp optional.
well, that's good because some people don't care for that,
I know.
or they're allergic, like Mr. Todd.
Right. Mm-hmm. So good deal. So Jodi,
Yes.
if you want me to cook shrimp for dinner tonight, I got a pound of shrimp that will be ready to cook.
Fabulous.
Okay.
Okay.
Everybody wins. This is so good. Look at this. Making lemonade out of lemons. Life gives you dilemmas, you make lemonade. And that's what we're doing. We're spreading joy. Amen. Amen. Okay. So, Mr. Todd went to the beach, to Oak Island, North Carolina, where he loves the beach. He recommended that beach to us on our last vacation last year. And you know what we did? We went.
We did.
No, you didn't.
We did. We
Yeah, we
went.
did.
Yes, we
We
did.
went and sat on the beach.
Oh, but you
We
were
went
there
to-
for a couple hours.
But we went in
We
there and
drove all
ate.
around.
We ate, explored, and did all kinds of stuff. The only thing is our Airbnb was in
Southport.
Southport, which is a neighboring town.
Yeah, did you like Southport?
Yeah,
Yes, we
loved it.
did. Yeah. So, y'all had a good weekend. You and your wife that you never told anybody became your wife. She was it was a secret.
Well, not
But
really,
anyway.
but
Either way, I didn't know, so that means nobody knew.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did y'all have fun?
Yeah, we had a good time.
Now, y'all don't ever go anywhere, just the two of you, do you?
Very rarely.
Mm-hmm. Because she's got children. Mm-hmm. And how old is your daughter?
She'll be 21 in April.
Okay. So,
Yeah, that doesn't
not
count.
exactly in diapers.
No,
Yours.
not anymore. She gave us up last year.
You owe.
Yeah,
Fun.
I know.
And does she know that you invited Jodi and me to go?
Yeah, she was
She
really
did-
hoping y'all were going to come.
Okay, yeah. And we would have if we would have been invited by anyone else.
Oh my goodness.
That's a joke. That's a joke. I'm just kidding. But our boy was coming home from college, and Jodi hadn't seen him in over 6 weeks.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
And so she had to be home to greet him.
Yep.
Now, here's the thing. I could have gone because I saw him a couple of weeks ago. I went to his college and saw him. So I could have gone. And I just want to throw that out there. Anytime you need, like, say,
Well, yeah, next time I'll kick Carrie out and you just come down. We'll do it.
yeah, if we want to go to the beach at any time to fish or just lay there on our butts or whatever, I will do it. I'll cook for you all weekend. All of the non-seafood stuff
this
you
Done.
can
cute?
Let's
eat.
go this weekend.
It's cute.
Let's go this
So
weekend.
cute.
We can have a
listening
TJ and
to me.
Todd's ambiguously
Bingo.
gay vacation.
Let's go this weekend.
I got something this weekend, don't I? Have
I don't
something
know what you have.
Yeah.
These
But how-
small town adventures that
Yeah.
are eventually venturing out.
But he was acting like we would never go with him. Y'all know you're not gonna go. I'll ask anyway, and all that. You know how you are about going to lunch with people. How you love that. It means
Yeah.
so much to you. Going to the beach is that for me.
Okay.
I will go to a beach if it's just sand in front of a sewage pond. If the
He's not
sand is
kidding.
if the sand is clean, I don't have to even go in the water.
Yeah.
All
He's
right.
not kidding.
I'll take y'all down there.
Okay, good thing.
Yep.
All
We
right.
got a
Alright.
rain check for sure.
There you go.
All right, so this week's small town adventure was it was supposed to be Huntersville, North Carolina in the beginning. That's what they told us. And Huntersville is down the interstate. It is 2 towns over from where we live in Mooresville, North Carolina. And there's a lot going on in Huntersville.
Yeah.
I mean, it's I don't know, is that the first suburban town north of Charlotte? Isn't that the first one?
I'd say so.
Big, shopping center there that's known throughout the region as being cool, and all kinds of restaurants and things, because it's still right on the edge of Charlotte, so there are a lot more full-on Charlotte people who go to Huntersville than would come all the way to Mooresville, so it's always busy with stuff. That's where we were going to go. And then Jodi and Jenny found out that there was a big festival going on in downtown Mooresville where we live, and that would be a fun small town adventure. And that's what we did. We went to a festival.
Yes, and people were saying we should have gone to this place, that place, this place, which places we've been.
Yeah,
The
since
problem
we live here,
is
we go to all
none
of
of them were open. They do not. A lot of those did not open till 4 o'clock, and we were down there early.
Yeah.
And the weather was really pretty. I mean, it was fine. I didn't want to go too far off somewhere because our boy was coming home, and I didn't want to be. I wanted to be able to meet him after.
Yeah. And the reason we usually start these things, we'll leave little friend Jenny and handsome husband Michael's house about 1 o'clock every time to get to wherever we're going. We get there. It's a late lunch type setting, time, and we can start going to the different places. We could, because we are together doing stuff until later at night, even before we get back to their house, we're doing stuff later in the night. But all of those videos that we make and post, Riggins has to sit and receive those and then post them and all of that. So I don't want to it's already taken up a big part of his day. So I don't want to stretch that on into the night so late and all. I think one time we did do that though was when we went and that listener lady said, "Come to my house," and we went. She didn't think we would. That's probably about the latest we've ever sent videos to Riggins,
Yeah.
I think.
I think so.
But I mean, there was nothing to experience on our part about this small town adventure because it's in our hometown, not our hometown, but the town we live. We've been to, every time there's a festival in downtown Mooresville of some sort, we go and we'll do the same thing. We'll just start at one end, walk to the other end, and then then leave. We stood in line for 35 minutes to order a burger at a burger stand out there.
Oh my gosh.
And then once we ordered, Jodi and I stood there for about another 15 minutes. Then Jenny and Michael went and got more beverages for when the burgers were ready. We could eat them. And all of a sudden, the cooking stopped, and there was a ton of people waiting for their numbers to be called, saying their orders ready. They didn't expect as many people, I don't think.
It was packed.
Showing up at their burger stand.
They run out.
Because their burger stand was right in front of their burger restaurant. They have a full restaurant. So I don't think they were allowing for that many people to be standing there at one time waiting on burgers.
Crazy.
Because they say the burgers at this place are really good. So I walked up and I said, "Did you say that it's going to be a long time before my number will be called?" And she goes, "Yeah, do you want your money back?" And I said, "Yeah, probably. I'm sorry, but that won't stop me from going back to the
No,
restaurant. and eating
I want
the
to go to
burgers
the
and all that."
restaurant. It's just that there were so
they were
many
giving a
people
lot
there.
of people's money back because they just knew that it was going to be that long before they could get them served up.
I mean, I've been to many things down there, and we've been down there. I've never seen that many people. Like, it was packed.
And that one stop right there, yeah.
It was crowded. The whole street
Right.
was packed.
Oh my God! I mean, just people trying to get
But it was such a pretty day, so
trying to-
people wanted to be outside.
yeah, people trying to touch the hem of my garment. You know, it's just crazy.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
And then we went to a place to sit down and get a pizza and beer. It's a place called Ghostface. We've done charity stuff with them before, Ghostface. And wouldn't you know it, it's a homemade beer place, so there's only one homemade beer that I like there. And I ordered it after standing in line for a half hour or so. And the guy goes, "Okay," and he said, "What the total?" And he turned around to go fix the drinks, and he got Jodi and little friend Jenny's screwdrivers mixed up, and then goes over to the keg, puts the glass under there, hits the thing, and it gets about halfway full on the glass, and the keg blows. So they're out of that beer now.
Yeah, it was.
So I had to pick another kind of beer, but Michael's sitting there going, "Well, I mean, there's no way we can just have one beer." He was worried about having one beer and not having to come back and get in the line again. So we got him 2 beers to go eat the pizza with. But it was a fun day, all in all. But the Mexican food I tanked up on did. I think that 1 put me to sleep, and then 2 caused me to have a gas leak.
Blow your keg.
Yeah.
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 But at least though, when I had that accident, it wasn't stinking though, was it?
No.
Okay. Yeah, because
You're safe.
mine doesn't.
Yeah. Okay.
Smells like roses.
Yeah.
No, I think more along the lines of jasmine. Jasmine. All right, we gotta take a break. We got more coming up.
More from TJ and Jodi's house next.
Who is advertising with the Ace and TJ Show?
Here at Sweet Dreams, we love to kick back and listen to our favorite podcast, TJ and Jodi's House, and hear them mention all the time the awesome furniture they got from us at Sweet Dreams. And just today, we actually had a customer come and buy a whole house full of furniture because they heard us on TJ and Jodi's House.
The Ace and TJ Show is radio, podcasts, video, social media, streaming, live appearances, and more. Get your company on before it's too late. AceTJ at acetj.com or acetjmedia.com.
Temperature regulation.
Pressure relief,
Built to last.
better value.
It's mattress shopping that's all about you.
Lake Norman Chill mattresses are twice as nice for half the price. Only at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
It's uncut and uncensored. It's the Ace and TJ Share Funny podcast, live every day on the Ace and TJ app at 9 Eastern or on YouTube. Just search for Ace TJ.
Let's go. It's TJ and Jody's House on the Radio Button Network.
I hate that word.
Sorry. Jody's telling me about all the cool TV stuff I missed while I was asleep on little friend Jenny and handsome husband Michael's couch. And it's not just a sectional. That's the biggest, chunkiest, widest sectional I've ever seen in my life. And that's why you just sink into it. Mm-hmm. And I'm almost to the point of needing assistance every time I get off of it. Because I'm getting
that
old.
couch up in your TV room.
No, I don't.
Why?
Because I would never be able to get out of it. I mean, it would grow around me. Is what would happen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Jody's filling me in on all the good TV I missed
Sorry.
while I was sleeping and farting. Which, by the way, that's a good name for a band, isn't it? Thank you. We are sleeping and farting. So, Mr. Todd, you don't seem like you're in a good place today.
Oh, I'm good.
You sad?
No, I'm always
You
sad.
need me to do something?
No.
We're going to spend a little bit longer together this afternoon. Jody's got the house all decorated up for you and St. Patrick's Day stuff. What?
I'll spend time cooking.
Yeah.
You said it was going to be fast.
Hmm?
You said it was going to be fast because y'all got to go to Sweet Dreams
Yeah. What time do you have to be finished?
as soon as possible.
Okay. Well, we can even skip it today. It doesn't matter.
Oh, you said you're making pasta, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It'll be fast.
I don't know. I don't have any say.
Just tell me how long it needs to be. We don't. Our thing at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture is just any time after 2.
Oh, yeah. If I can, whatever.
Okay.
It was supposed to be last Monday, and it didn't happen, and that was your treat for last week.
What happened last Monday?
I had a doctor's appointment.
Oh.
I had to go get the old.
Okay.
No, I didn't.
What?
I didn't. I don't even know what the old.
Okay.
I don't even know what the old
I thought
is.
you already had that done. On both ends.
Yeah. But it doesn't matter if you don't want to do it or if you don't have to.
Oh
do
my
it,
God! Stop. Yes, we'll do it.
And
Uh,
I don't want to be.
live
You know, I just I don't want to be a bother. I don't want to be a
Like
burden.
this every day.
I don't want to be a burden to anyone. A burden. I don't want to be.
Hang out with me. I'm not a girl.
I don't want to be a burden.
oh.
Some people want to be like.
Yeah.
Some people want to be like.
One lady listener did send a message. I don't know when it came in or whatever, but it said, "TJ, you're being an ass." And I saw that early this morning, so I figured that was about me messing with you over the weekend about picking Mooresville to be our small town adventure place.
Yeah. Thank you, lady. He is most of the time. But yeah, I mean, I shouldn't have to do that. First of all, if I'm taking the initiative to pick it and choose where we're going, don't complain. And people, if there's somewhere you want us to go, tell us. I feel like we've
they
about.
do tell us.
I
They've
know,
told
but,
us all of these
but we've
places.
about accomplished it all. Now, everybody keeps saying Kannapolis. We're coming to Kannapolis.
Yeah, we're waiting on baseball season to
As
start.
soon as the baseball season starts, we are at Kannapolis. Because there's been a lot of people say Kannapolis, and I'm all about that.
Yeah.
And then we're looking into a few festivals coming around to the different areas. Don't make that face. Why'd you do that?
Well, there's not a, I don't know, with the festival lends it depends on what kind of festival it is. You know, I'm thinking, you know, as the artist here of creating something that's humorous and entertaining and whatnot.
Hey, Mr. Todd, is
Yeah.
Beaufort, South Carolina, do you know anything about it? Is it dangerous?
No, it's not dangerous.
It's not?
No.
It's nice?
I met a lady this weekend at Oak Island that has a house at Oak Island and lives in Beaufort, South Carolina.
Really?
Yeah, Beaufort's nice.
I know. I want to go there.
What did she look like?
She was
She had big bazooms.
I don't
Act like you don't know.
I don't remember. They
Can you
weren't.
eat at your fancy restaurant?
Yeah. There's actually a new restaurant on Oak Island that just opened up, Salt 64, which is amazing.
Oh,
Is it?
oysters.
They didn't have oysters, but they have really good fillets and good salmon and good fish and seafood and
Filet of what? Hamburger?
no filet.
Where is it?
It's on the island on the main drag down towards the Publix.
Yeah.
Ew.
Ew, what? You don't even remember.
But it's close to the Publix.
No,
Oh, my goodness.
Well, that's what you call public beaches, right? The
no, the
Publix?
grocery store.
Oh, I thought you were talking about all the public beaches.
How far is it from the one we went to that you had us go to?
Which one did you go
We
to?
went to that steak place with the view, with the...
It's way before that.
Okay.
All right. Well, then let's just go to Oak Island for a small town adventure.
We can do that.
Or
Let's go
I'll
this
tell you what
weekend.
we can do next weekend, just to stay with the theme. We can do a small town adventure where we just stay in this room.
You can. And video all day.
This is the Ace and TJ studio, the Calitrin Ace and TJ studios.
Yeah.
Look. Then maybe one day we can do a small town adventure at Jenny's gym.
That's fine.
Could go in there, look around, get Mr. Todd to follow us around like we're big time, like we're
I would
like
hate
some kind of
that.
reality show or something.
Somebody did tell me that they wished that we would do something like that, and I said, no.
What, a reality show?
Like where cameras follow, and
Our lives?
we're boring.
Yeah. Well, speak for yourself.
Oh, of anybody in our home, you are boring.
I'm out here rubbing elbows with
No, you're
celebrities and
not.
everybody else every day. But I'm out here, you know, I'm out here talking to Nicki Minaj or somebody every day. Like just the other day, I went to the car wash before I went
Woohoo.
home. I got gas.
Yeah, we knew
I went
that.
and
We
bought
heard
you
about it.
flowers. I went and bought you flowers one day.
You did. That was very sweet. Very, very sweet. They're
Yep.
still alive.
Yeah, they are. Because I put a little love on them. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, come up in here. All right, so we don't know where Small Town Adventures is going to be this week. We're doing one this
I don't
Saturday
know.
coming
I'm
up.
about ready to say.
It could, I think maybe it'll be Small Town Adventures in the crazy land of maybe Lowe's Home Improvement. We'll just video ourselves going through there. People have never seen that. Something along those lines.
I don't know. I want to go skating, but nobody wants to go.
No, we'll go. We'll go skate. Michael won't skate with you. Oh, he got that bad knee.
Bad knee.
He got a bad
And they don't
knee.
serve alcohol, I don't think.
Oh, that's a good thing. You know, when you
For
think
me,
about
yeah.
it. Yeah. Don't want a bunch of drunks out there on roller skates.
Yeah, I don't know. We're going to have to.
See, you and Michael always want to do stuff, like activities and stuff. Maybe that's just what we'll just go and I'll film you and Michael doing line dances and whatever else y'all want to do. Get out there, do the wobble, whatnot. I mean, who cares?
We do.
It'll be fun. All right, so I got to go get started with the cooking show so Mr. Todd can get home to do or go wherever he's got to go today. And I don't want to be a bother or a burden.
It's TJ and Jody.
I hit that too soon. But anyway, I love you.